welcome to another LongFallBoots pedal demo. This is the Little Bear G1 Tube Overdrive. If you're interested in knowing a little bit more about how this pedal gets shipped to you, take a look at our assembly video. But essentially, if we turn it up, you'll see that we're kind of open to the world here. Yes, it's also very difficult for me to show you the settings because the power supply is out the back. Obviously, it's not a pedal built for demos. Anyway, this is a valve-powered, or I should say valve-involved overdrive pedal. It comes shipped with this Chinese valve, which is called a 6N4, I believe, and it is a standard sort of setup here with the knobs. It's got the volume, it's got the tone, and it's got the gain here at the end. Let's see if I can prop this up with something so we can actually see what we're doing. There we go, I've propped it up with a Zoom power drive. Okay, let's get down to the sounds. One thing I'll also say is that this valve can be replaced, and later on in the video I'll pop a 12AX7 in there to see how that sounds as well. But let's get down to it. Here is the clean sound, this is the bridge. Here is the middle. And the cool. The other thing I would say is I could not see me ever gigging with this because it is impossible with my big clumpy feet to actually turn the thing on without stamping on it. Where should we start? Let's start with the gain where it is, which is, as you can see, quite low, and we'll try switching around with the tone, which at the moment is dead center. So let's turn the pedal on. So tone center, I'll go with the bridge pickup. Let's go with the bridge pickup. Okay, let's start to rolling it down a bit. Getting pretty muddy down at the bottom. Okay, so rolling it up now. Pretty stinging. Lots of top end there. I guess if this amp is set pretty dark already, so I mean it's loads of top end there. which I suppose if you want a treble boost would be quite cool. For me, the sweet spot was actually a little bit south of 12 o'clock around here. That's where I'm going to keep it as I up the gain, I guess. So let's start with the gain all the way down. I think with it all the way off we get nothing happening. Yeah, so totally cutting out there. Let's see how it's cleaning up, because it's quite a nice middle ground at this point. So let's pull the volume back on the guitar. Cleans up pretty well. So it's getting pretty gainy pretty quickly. We're not anywhere near halfway up on the gain here, but it's getting pretty heavy. A lot more upper harmonics starting to pop in here, so this might be where the what were quite dull settings on the tone probably more useful now. Getting super compressed now. So yeah, pretty full on at the end, almost quite fuzzy by the end of it. Okay, let's try it with a different valve in it. So let me just move this out of the way for a second. I'll leave the settings as they are. I'll just pull out the power here, and we'll do the little wiggle dance. The valve isn't too hot. Do the little valve socket wiggle dance as you do. Come on, you little thing. There we go. You can see the socket there down through the hole. I'm going to put it's a JJ, well, it's an ECC83S, which is a 12AX7 type valve. Let's line up the pins. Put the valve insertion wiggle dance. A lot easier with that valve. I suspect the pins are a little bit straighter on that one. I'll pop this back in. We'll just turn it off for a second and let the valve come up to voltage. Now, I don't know, I can't possibly tell you what voltage that valve is running at. I can tell you that the power supply that comes with this is just 12 volts, so it's obviously not going to be running at full voltage. It's certainly not getting all that hot, but then preamp valves don't tend to get quite as hot. So, okay, we should now be in a situation to turn it on. Okay, so the 12AX7 is much quieter. Now that's interesting because there is what appears to be an op-amp chip in here as well, which I can't really show you so easily. And the fact that the valve has changed the volume, I guess means that the valve is in the output stage of this pedal, or the second gain stage after the op-amp. So that's interesting. So let's try and get the volume a bit closer to where we were. That's feeling a little less compressed to me, quieter as I said. Let's bring the gain down a little bit to where we had it at the start perhaps, and just the tone up. Sorry, I realise you can't see the knobs now. Let me get those back into view for you. There we go, ish, close enough. Seem as harsh, perhaps as well. Let's put the tone up, see what we think. Yeah, it's not as harsh. It's not as focused in the mid-range. The other one had quite a compressed forward mid-range. This is a little bit more open. Let's go gain up full and see how it cleans up. So yeah, for my money, that is a more compelling proposition with the 12AX7. Although I do kind of like the way that this little 6N4 chabby here goes quite almost fuzzy by the top end. But yeah, I'll take the 12AX7 for general usage any day. The other thing I should say about this pedal is it costs basically nothing. On eBay I got this for what would it have been? Maybe £20, and I see them going in auctions for less than that. I just wanted to make sure that I grabbed one. The construction is obviously a tremendous worry for me. The fact that it comes flat packed is I guess kind of fun, but essentially an inconvenience. Clearly it's got quite a lot of volume on tap as well, so it could push the front end of the amp a bit more. Maybe interesting to do another video where we test that theory as well. But yeah, it's certainly a curious little pedal, and one that's maybe worth checking out if you're after something a little bit different, especially looks wise. So yeah, anyway, excuse me, as always, thank you for watching. It does mean a lot to us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go and check out our music at longfallboots.bandcamp.com. Check out our Facebook page, LongFallBoots. Facebook.com/LongFallBoots. Twitter is LongFallBoots. It's all LongFallBoots. And otherwise, until next time, bye.